the current scenario and current environment that because of our practices, people should not get into trouble. So the question is how we are going to adapt this kind of thing. So companies all over the globes are now navigating the new normal. That means shutting down their physical stores, their brick and mortar premises, and tackling the logistical nightmare of managing their team remotely or stopping their production altogether. So now the question is how we are going to adopt it at this time, what we will do, how we can go ahead with the current normal, and the answer is that we have to be ready for the digital transformation tactics. So digital transformation is nothing basically. This is the process of using digital technologies to create new or modify the existing business processes, the business culture, customer experiences to meet changing business and market requirements. So this is the kind of transformation that we are talking about today. So if you will look at the agenda of the meeting is that, of course, it is very much specific to Bahrain. So we will see that how COVID has affected the Bahrain business. Then finally, what are the importance of digitization? So the first one is pandemic and business. Then the behavior, consumer behavior that have been changed over a period of time. Then what is the journey that is required to do in digital transformation? What kind of resources required? And finally, how MicroCenter is going to help in this journey. So the economic environment by COVID, almost all the enterprises in the world is upended the plans and expectation for nearly every kind of operations that they were into. Most organizations have had to evaluate their lines of businesses, the ways of operation, their financial health to determine their ability to withstand the challenges they are facing, and they need to change their order management, their customer relationship management to combat the current pandemic. So if we will see, there is a significant commercial impact and that is felt globally. Doesn't matter what is the size of the company, what is the kind of business that the business is involved into, but they are getting this kind of problem all over everywhere. So the second thing, if you will see that almost 94% of the Fortune 1000 companies are already disrupted with the COVID-19. And the recent news are coming that we have seen the newest strain of COVID-19 that is found in UK, and that is another challenge. And it's a kind of nightmare for the business at this moment. So we believe that it is possible, like we have seen in the past, the viruses like Ebola, Zika, and all that. The coronavirus will also go, but the question is when. Until that time, how business will continue. So if we will talk specifically for Bahrain, the Bahrain GDP at constant price gone 8.9% down in the second quarter of 2020. So this is something that is very alarming for the business owners, for the people who are in the operations. Now, this is one of the report that came out from the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce that has been published in second quarter, and this figure actually, this is very very nightmare. Like you can see here, 67% of the business 67% of the business owners expect a significant decrease in revenue in the upcoming period, and closure and bankruptcy happened with around 32.2% of business. Only there is 0.7% of the organization that they have not felt any kind of change in their revenue or profit, and most of them are either government funded or government organizations. Now, the another one, if you will see here by sector, none of the sector is untouched in Bahrain. Tourism, hospitality, education, commercial market, even technology, industry, energy, finance, all these sectors have been face the problem. But of course, the biggest one is the tourism and hospitality industry. By company size also, you will see the micro industry 38%, a small 27%, medium 10%. And by company age also, more than 9 years old is 28% companies that is having the problem, and expecting the closure or bankruptcy in the coming future. Now, the lockdown has had a profound impact on how people live. The period of self isolation, economic uncertainty have changed the way consumers behave, and we believe that it will take maybe years to change the new normal and to come to the new normal. And net spending of the people are going to be 21% less over the next 6 to 12 months versus pre COVID era. Now, around 45% people predict that they are going to use digital channel for their transactions with the companies, and most of the people are looking for value of money when it comes to their transaction. So people reduce their net spending, digital channel that they are going to use for their transactions and communication with their brands and businesses. People are looking for value for money in each transactions, and the big thing is that all of us are looking forward about their security in 2021 when it comes to financial freedom. Whether the jobs will get continued or not, people will get paid on time or not, or they will get certain percentage of their salaries on time or not. These are some of the things that is going on in the world. And finally, the guys and people are looking more to save rather spend. This is what is the trend that is going the changing in consumer behavior. Now, the question that is coming to the mind is that how we are going to look at. Now, if you will see here, 8 areas of lives are there that is having problem as far as the COVID-19 is concerned. And the areas are, of course, the shopping, consumption, life at home, play, entertainment, everything. But if you will see here, the surge in e-commerce and changing of brand preferences and higher employment, these are the three things that is the impact of COVID-19. Now, many of these trends are acceleration of past behavior actually. We have covered a decade in days actually. So like in few months, we have gone 10 years or 15 years in the future. Now you see online delivery, the 10 years delivery just happened in 8 weeks. That is the speed. So earlier post COVID era, what would have been delivered in 8 weeks, sorry, in 10 years that have been delivered in 8 weeks. The time telemedicines and the remote consultation with the doctors gone 10 times in just 15 days. The remote working from home, and of course remote meetings and virtual communication, that's got 20% more participants in the coming time, and of course the video conferencing gone more in 3 months. 250 million people started learning remotely in 2 weeks. Of course, the data is coming from China, and online entertainment is gone 7 years in just 5 months. So this is the kind of disruption that had happened because of COVID-19 in last few months. Now, so what has changed actually? So things that have changed, the physical location, of course, we are not sitting in offices, we are working from home, we are not visiting to the stores, we are doing online shopping, and the priorities. People are not looking for impulsive buying, they are not looking for expensive buying, they are more concerned about their priorities and necessities, and ultimately how the customers buys. So earlier it was happening that you have lot of income that is there, and that you can spend in certain things that may not be important. But in case people are not going to do that. Now the things that have not changed, the customer need is not changed, the consumerism is there, people have needs, their loyalty to your business have not been changed, and the value that your products provide and the kind of association that you have with your customers is not changed. Now what to consider, what is important at this moment? The first important thing is that your presence virtually, your presence online. How you have designed your website, how you are reaching to your customers, and what are the functionalities which are available on your website. Do you have the search engine optimization, and how you are going to make the personalized experience. So I, in the few slides, in the coming slides, I'm going to talk about all those things, that why the personalization is important at this important part. But before going into that, let's see about the shift that had happened in the few months. So if you will look here, this is the pace of change. The pace of change is almost exponential. What the regulations every day from the government when it comes about the COVID and health situation and all, then competition for skilled talent because now people cannot travel, they don't want to come out. So it's really difficult to get an skilled person. Then innovation because sometimes the problems are the beginning of the solution and the covid also has given a kind of life to the innovation. So innovation is coming on daily basis, and the customer expectations are also increasing, but the ability for the organization to respond, it's really not even linear relationship but less than the linear relationship, because you need to have infrastructure, of course IT infrastructure. If you want to go remotely, then you have to refine your processes, and ultimately you need to have the resources. The resources may be the human resource, of course the financial resources and so on, that how you are going to cover. But what is constant is the change. This change is constant on day to day basis. This constant is change on day to day basis.
സാറിന് കൊട്ടേഷൻ കിട്ടി, ഞാൻ അതിനൊരു സംശയമുണ്ട്.
And this is changing on day to day basis, and we have to make sure that how we are going to adopt the technology, how we are going to use the new product. One second. And how the technology basically is adopted at this very moment. And of course you have to change the business model also. Challenges are always there, the digital workplace and the channels that you are using, and how you are going to be visible in all of your value chain for your customers. So this is the shift that is happening into market now. How to adapt it? So one thing that we need to understand very clearly, that isolation is not about the halt of consumerism. In fact, there is a boost in online sales over the past few months, and if I will quote some of the research, that there is around 20.3% up in sales when it comes to online shopping. And according to one CNBC report, the shoppers are buying 4 to 10 times more food items, 3.5 to 5% more paper products, and 2 to 6 times more in personal care and household cleaning supplies. But the electronic items also gone up by 53%, home furnishing gone up by 13.3%, and pet supplies items are also gone 41%. So it is clear that the stay at home is still a marketplace for the organizations to reach to their consumers, get engaged with them, and transact with them. So the question is how we are going to maintain trust about our brand, about the services that we are providing, how we are going to resetting the expectations of the consumer, because you will not be able to provide the same that you were providing when you were available physical. Then how you will generate customer experience in the future, and how you are going to tell them that your product and services are safe. And answer of all these questions is communication. How you are going to communicate to your customer, how you are going to position your brand, how you are going to tell them the value that you are providing. So only the brand that can demonstrate and articulate their value and adapt to rapidly changing customer demands are going to be successful in the coming future. Now, with the advent of the technology, almost everybody is having a smartphone in their house, and they love to use internet when they want to explore about something. Either it is the product or services, or they want to buy something, or they want to learn, or whatever. They need to go to internet. But the question is, if you don't have the web presence, what is going to happen? So most of the companies may have a website, or they have neglected the store, or maybe some of the companies are not having website at all, and they believe to attract people only on the basis of their physical attractiveness, the ambience in the store and so on. But this is the time that if you don't have an online presence, you have to start, and you have to start engaging with your customer virtually. So how to go inside and how to start building your e-commerce journey. So this is the time when you need to think about your business model, you need to talk to your employee, and you need to come out to make the world that is available virtually to all your existing customer as well as to your potential customers. So right now, if you are not having a good website, or if you are not able to connect to your customers, how they are finding you? And what will happen when somebody is searching you on Google and the answer is there that not found? So ultimately, you are losing your potential customers, and without a website, your credibility is on a stack. So, what are the benefits? The benefits is that if you are having a proper search engine optimization and a professionally developed website, you will simply going to find your customers more easily. The people will find your product and services on time, on real time, and they will be getting attracted towards your business, and then you can open the door to new potential customer, and ultimately you will increase credibility of your business. Now, this is one of the research report that anyone who want to buy something, first they try to search and spend some time on internet. Doesn't matter whatever the type of product is, doesn't matter what is the cost involved into, but people want to learn about the product before going into the actual purchase process. So recent studies have shown that more than 80% of the consumers will Google a product or company before making the final purchase. So if you are not having a web presence, if you are not having a proper website, if you are not showcasing your product or services or your capabilities to your target market, then of course it is going to be very, very difficult to engage with the customer and make credibility in their eyes. But the question is how we are going to engage with the customer, and the answer is the personalization. So what is this personalization? The personalization is the process of using customer data to inform elements of the customer journey, making experiences more streamlined. So what is happening in this, that according to HBR, that is Harvard Business Review, the goal of business transformation is to improve the first customer satisfaction. How customer satisfaction will be improved? So data is collected from website, the browsing behavior, social media, email, and voluntarily submitted information, allowing e-commerce retailers to personalize customer experiences based on each particular customer need. So after customer satisfaction, what is the next question? The question is about the intimacy. Now, how you are going to get intimated with your customer? If somebody is coming to your website, they explore for some time, how you are going to return back to them, how you are going to talk to them and tell more about your product and services, and probably convert them as your customer. So this is one of the report that came from the Insta page, and they said that 77% of the consumer would rather choose, recommend, or pay more for brand that provides a personalized experience. 70% of the customer want to be sure that companies know them by their name and remember their previous purchases. So customer love personalization. So customer also want you to use their data to recommend new products that they might enjoy and make them feel special in the process. So the best kind of e-commerce store or best kind of website is always trying to personalize the information, either in one way in form of the e-commerce. If you have, if you don't have e-commerce, if somebody is coming to your website and they are spending some of their time, then you need to track those information and then go back to them with their searches and with their favorites, that I will talk in the next slide. Like for example, this is Tesco. This Tesco website greets their customer using their first name and reminds them of previous purchases. Like this guy, this Dominic, he went there and said, "Oh, welcome back, Dominic." And this is the last purchases, the items from your favorites. So last time he went there and he searched something. So next time you went there, you feel, okay, these are the items that is something is for me. This is something that I was looking for. So you will have that experience. And 81% of marketers agree that interactive content grabs attention more effectively than a static content. So 91% of consumers are actively looking for more interactive content online. That is a lot of potential customers that want to interact with your brand in return for some fun and maybe even some personalized content. So it will not work that you put your product and services statistically on your website and your job is done. No, you have to engage them. And how to engage them? See, this is an example. This is made is the lifestyle company. They are dealing into home appliances and furnitures and all. So this is the inspiration quiz, that is engaging piece of interactive content that allow their customer to find their personal style through self segmentation. So what is happening, once you will reach to their website, they will say, oh, come find your style. Once you are going to a start, they will say, oh, tell me your the 7 picture that you like. Then you will simply select 7 pictures from a list of extensive pictures. Then what style you like, what color you like, what kind of orientation you like, and then finally they will create your product. And you see what is saying, oh, your style is industrial inspired by the processes. And then you will have 63% is industrial, 38% is retro, and finally they will make product for you. So it is something like that somebody is physically available there. They are asking about your favorites, they are asking about your preferences, and customizing, tailoring the product on the site for you. So this is the way that we have to interact with the customer. Now this is the another example, like in some case you went to one particular site, you look into the product and services, you maybe sometime put in your cart, but you have not transact with them. So in that case, what to do? So basically, we have to get in touch with those customers with the help of inline. So this example is there. This is a wayfair.com, is a UK furniture company. And what is there, that one guy who recently used their e-store to search for futon beds, but after browsing he decided not to complete the purchase. Few days later he got the email that is there, and this email is, hi, these are the products that you have bought, and this is your favorite footings and footing for less. So basically the guy came out from online environment, but the company stored the information, the preferences, and came back to, went back to them and told them, see, this is something that you may still interested into. So even after that, see, there is one fact, and the fact is that only 2%, if you are lucky, then website visitors are getting converted first time if they are coming to your website. On average, the consumers will actually make around 6 visits to a website before they decide to spend their hard-earned bucks, and that's without an ongoing global process. So this in when the crisis was not there, then people in 6 visits there was a chance that they can get converted and they can buy. But now the global crisis is there, the pandemic is there, so this number may go up. So it will completely depend that how you are going to engage with them. And now at this moment, digital advertising is the perfect tool to reach to your customers. And after all, this WhatsApp, Facebook, and this Instagram, and all of them have seen around 40% increase in users during the time of pandemic. So this is the right time to streamlining your digital advertising with the help of social media platform, and position your product and services to reach to your customer, attract them, engage them, and finally make them to transact with your product and services. Now here I want to talk about this, that is about the tracking pixel. What is this tracking pixel? These pixels are within your website. So you can create a personalized social media advert by the implementation of a tracking pixel, and the pixel will tag the IP address of a user that visit your website and log their activity, and then you can download this pixel data in your third party advertising platform. And a lot of applications are there that you can use and apply creative content that will encourage re-engagement of the customer. And this kind of re-engagement is nothing but this is called remarketing. So you marketed, you segmented, you reached your customer, then customer shown certain behavior. According to that behavior, you downloaded the pixel, and then you redesigned your strategy, and then you remarketed the same product and you reached to market. And this is the way that you can finally remind the customer this is something that you can use. And see, one of the example for this is the bobbin cycle. They have put their advertisement on Facebook. One of the guy who visited their website, and then they saw that he might be get interested in too, and they sent the information through Facebook. Now this guy is looking to that, either he will like it or he will start exploring about that, or he will shop directly. So this particular web advert will take him to the e-commerce website or the company website. From there he can do the transaction. Now, what is the importance of digitization actually? That you have seen that why we should digitize, why there should be the presence in this difficult time. What is the importance? Of course, it will reduce your total cost. It will help your business to go global, and it can be done with fewer overheads and fewer risks, because you don't need, the physical place or a store or ordering. There is no risk, and it can broaden your brand and expand your business, offers better marketing opportunities. You can use fantastic, the web design and graphics to reach and lure to your customer. Your online store will stay open 24 by 7, 365 days without any human intervention even. And this is of course more convenient, and again you can personalize your shopping experience. That's what I was talking about. This is the key. Improve the image of your business and easily receive feedback on your product, on your services, on your employee payments, and so on. And of course, the security is there. Finally, I want to talk about this. See, this is the investment plan throughout 2021 globally, and this is only the top 10 plus, the companies, top 10 companies that they are going to invest in technology, and 21% of their investment is going into security. 20% is going to invest in social commerce actually. So now the e-commerce has changed into social commerce, and now the social commerce has changed into f-commerce or insta commerce. So we have to be ready, and the businesses need to redesign their strategy, and how to reach to the generation Y, who are the people who are normally getting involved into social media platforms, either to connect with their friends or connect with the business. Now, 19% of the investment will be for mobile application, content marketing, artificial intelligence, and so on. 16% will be on order management, algorithm design, and Internet of Things. Even cryptocurrencies are going also very fast. So this is the trend of digital transformation that is happening in 2021. Now, I'll give you some example of some of the websites or e-commerce website actually, which has been successful when it comes to in this region, that means KSA and USA. Now, this company called Jarir Book Store is a Saudi Arabia largest retailer, and they are offering an extensive range of products that includes office and school supplies, books, children's toys, arts and craft material, and they have 37 branches across the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So that is the physical store, but now they have their presence on a store, and it helped them to reduce their cost by 40% when it comes to their operation, and their reachability increased to 70% as of their brick and mortar store. Now this is second one. This is Spiri.com. This is based in Dubai, UAE, and this is one of the leading online shopping platform for moms across the Middle East, offering over 300,000 exclusive products ranging from baby diapers, home appliances to book and tablets. And this is known as the online store that makes the busy mom's life easier. That is what this. So if you will see here, they are selling almost everything, whatever is there, either diapering, feeding, toys, outdoor, bath and baby care, then fashion, and they have done amazing. This is another one. This is again from the Dubai. This is the luxury closet, and they are the leading online boutique, and they buy and sell luxury items. The luxury closet showcase more than 28,000 unique pieces from top luxury brands, including Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Van Cleef, Apples, Rolex, Cartier. You name the brands, that brands are available here, and they have amazing reachability. Now, this namshe is one of the leading online fashion retailer in the Middle East, and they offer 700 brands to more than 1.2 million active customers in Saudi, UAE, and across MENA region. And the last one, this is the IVA. This has been founded in 2017, And this is one of the leading Dubai-based online retailer that have grown to be the largest e-commerce store for eyewear brand in the GCC, not in the Dubai but in the GCC. And 2018, Aiba was selected by the World Economic Forum as one of the top 100 Arab startups shaping the fourth industrial revolution. So this is what the e-commerce can do for you and how the e-commerce has shaped up the companies. And the good thing is that you are not required to have a big warehouse. Even you can simply have relationship and make your supply chain more stronger and more robust, that will help you to get into to this business. Now, what MicroCenter can do in this journey and what is MicroCenter capability? So I will talk about the core competencies. I should have started little about the MicroCenter, but MicroCenter is one of the leading IT companies when it comes to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. And our experience is that we have the leadership and we have the people who believe in outcomes. We have proven rapid, agile, and trusted delivery methods because we have got around 120 customers in the kingdom for our own IT solution that is ranging from ERP to GIS and so on. And then we have expert e-commerce developers and e-commerce consultant. We have a separate division that is entirely concentrating on e-commerce and web development and digitalization. Then we have transparent, collaborative, and communicative team. And for MicroCenter, customer satisfaction is the number one priority. So this is the core competency that is really difficult when you talk about the other companies or other providers in these things. Now, why brand will choose MicroCenter? We have the capability because we are the IT partners, we are Oracle Gold partner, we are Microsoft partners, we are having like ESRI on our name. So we have amazing understanding of the third party applications, the tier 1 ERP and applications, and we have capability to integrate our system with other e-commerce platform. We have agile e-commerce development methodology. We have, of course, I mean, amazing rates because of the scale that we have. Now, cross-platform mobile commerce solution, that also we have the mobile application, cross-functional team of experts based in Kingdom of Bahrain, web and e-commerce strategy implementation and integration expertise, friendly, open, and collaborative way of working with client, in-house front-end expert, business analyst, then the specialist and designers for user experience and user interfaces, proven track report of successful web and commerce solution delivery, rigorous quality testing before go live. This is something that is very, very important when it comes to MicroCenter. So we are very much concentrating on the need of the customer, and we are trying to give the kind of product that will fit to the business of the customer, and it will help them to position their business in the mind of the customer positively to make them loyal for the company. Now, finally, as a planet, we are going through something that is unprecedented. I know that this might not seem important right now, but implementing this personalized approach is the need of the hour when it comes to digitalization of your business and making yourself available online. So I want to say that it's more important than ever before to be kind, foster human connection, and make things as easy as possible for each other. And it will allow, now I'm talking more about the digital transformation and your presence virtually. So it is going to allow your customer to retain a little bit of the warmth they used to experience in your physical store environment. But at this time, they will be sitting at home, but they will have your feeling because you are connecting to them on a regular basis through various platforms. So optimizing your digital presence, your users will find your store online, complete a purchase with ease, and even becomes loyal brand ambassador. So things are going to be tough for a while, of course, but digital transformation is the best investment that you can make to ensure your company keeps going well into the future. So of course, I will say keep going and keep growing as well into the future. So this is what from my side. So thank you very much for your time, patience, and understanding. Now let's discuss. We can have maybe another 5-10 minutes for the questions if you have. Hello. Hi. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. So if you have any questions, sir.
I have just a small question. I joined late, and after 15 minutes, if you're starting maybe, or 10 minutes. But my question is, first I want to thank you for your nice presentation and
Thank you.
good information. But my question, I'm from Ministry of Works. What's the role of the government? How the role of the government will be in this kind of technology?
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the appreciation. And as far as you joined late, so of course we will send you the recording of the meeting as well. As far as the government regulation and in Bahrain is concerned, and government of Bahrain is always very much supportive when it comes to disruptive technology. Either this is like digitalization or virtualization or Internet of Things, artificial intelligence. They are very supportive, and even you know that we have the artificial intelligence society here, and that is headed by Dr. Jasim. So we believe that government is going to do all the possible effort